My all-time favorite series, it would have to be the hashtag series. Cliche to everything. She's a nerd, he's a jock, there's a rush ritual or something going on, and he has to sleep with the nerd. Every time I feel like I want to read a book that is lighthearted, full of drama, full of cutesies, it would have to be this one because I absolutely loved it, and I binge read the entire like series. Loved it so much because I love our main girl. Obviously she needed like a makeover, but the reason why I absolutely loved it is because she wasn't like the typical nerd girl that's like, oh, I'm nerd but I also have a feisty side. No, she's just through and through just a nice girl. She just doesn't really take care of her hair. His full name is actually Ronan Anderson, but people just call him Romeo because he has blue eyes and blonde hair. They're just so wholesome, they're so cute, they fall in love. Obviously it was through a circumstance where he had to, but the more he has feelings for her, the more he realized, nah, I don't want to rush fraternity and stuff because I actually like this girl a lot more. I think there's also like a book trailer out. The funny thing about all these books right here, I was doing my business degree, so when I was doing it, every assessment that I got back that I passed, I buy myself a book, and it was like 10 in this series, like so when that was happening, I was rereading the series because I love it. I like how big it also written in the book as well. I love the author. She's really fun. She's very funny. She always talks about like hair and makeup because I think she was a hairdresser before all this. Romeo's nemesis or something came back and he wants revenge. The hashtag player basically wrapped up in this book, low-key, but there was still more to come. So hashtag Selfie. So this is Brendan. So Romeo's the best friend. I love Brendan because Brendan kind of considers Rommel as his little sister, which is so cute. Not the biggest fan of hashtag Selfie, but a lot of unanswered questions were revealed in this book series that we revealed who's the person behind the texting cult. I'm not the biggest fan of these books. Doesn't mean I don't love the characters. I love the characters. It's just I felt like the story kind of like, it just wasn't my favorite. It just wasn't my cup of tea, but I still enjoyed it. Even though they weren't my top favorites, I still would read them again just because I still love Romeo and Rommel, and I do love these characters as individuals. I feel like Brendan, he has a little bit of a dark side to him, but I felt like I just like his playfulness, but then again you need to give him more dimensions, and I felt like this series gave Ivy a little bit more like character building. She definitely, Ivy, my girl, got the short end of the whole story, but she's became, you know, a viral YouTuber, and she's getting all these sponsors, and she spoils her hair, and they're married, which is really cute. I really like them because right now they're kind of like living together, I think, in this 4 house, because I think it's so cute how these like 4 people from college, they both love each other. Oh no, yeah, they have a house all together. So the boys now in like the football league, and the girls now, I think Rommel, she wanted to be a veterinarian, but now she's kind of just owns the vet or something, so she's not a veterinarian, but now she's just, you know, like her and Ivy are just living life as, you know, wags of these football boys. The hashtag Fave. So this one is kind of like a continuation of it. So the author really loved this, writing this, so she just continued on the series. It's like really funny seeing them, like, because I grew up with them. Like, they were so baby at the beginning, and now they're all grown up, they have kids, they have a career, and they have so much dogs and cats now. The whole series is really good. I loved it so much that I even got the coloring book. So it has like a little short story, so it kind of low-key more wraps up because Rommel has a fear of pools, but in their house they have a pool because the kids want a pool, and Romeo was like, do you want it or not? And Rommel was like, you know what, I gotta get over my fear of pools, so they got one. And I thought it was kind of cute. That's her cat, by the way, Murphy. I have to colour in one. And Sunday pancakes, because they got Sunday pancakes, which is so cute. And that is Prada. That is Romeo, that is Ramel, that is Ivy, and that is Brendan, that is Murphy, that is Paul, and I don't know which one is which. Basically, Ivy has a brother, and Romeo, they have a friend who's supposed to be like for Ivy, but Brendan, you know, swooped in. And Brendan and Romeo's third best friend, because he's actually a really good guy. He's the one who helped Ramel out from the beginning, and they kind of get together. So I am currently in their story. I have to finish that up. I really want to meet the author and be like, sign, but you don't get it. So that book series just, oh, I love that book series so much, so much. You cannot criticize me. It is the best series on earth. I love it. Okay, before you guys leave, my little shameless little plug, Becoming Her, a journal to your higher self. So this book is really cute. If you want to support me, there you go. If not, that's okay, because all I ever want is just you to smash that like button, leave me a comment if you have any like book recommendations, so I can read them, because I do like book recommendations. I don't just read non-fiction, I read a lot of fiction as well. Originally I was into fiction first before non-fiction, but because I always wanted to get into the publishing sphere, I always learned about business. That's why. Until next time guys, have a lovely day, take care, and yeah, bye bye.